Hello Internet, welcome to Chatting with Tekken for July 2012. So yeah, first part of the video I'm going to talk about videos I'm making now and working on, and then stuff I've uploaded in like my channel, whatever. Second part, I'll gush over Mass Effect and like extended DLC, my thoughts on that. And then third part will be what I've been playing and anything else I just didn't get around to, and also have some swag I got in that I've been like meaning to upload like videos of, so I'll finally get around to doing that. So yeah, videos I'm working on right now, I put up so yeah, a couple chatting with Tekkens ago, or a couple episodes ago, I was talking about like I think it was last time, because I was talking about the games I got pumped for at E3. It was like Resident Evil 6, Farcry 3, like new Splinter Cell, Borderlands 2, Transformers Fall Cybertron. So I've already like pre-ordered a bunch of games I'm gonna get, and then like I'm playing through the old ones again, so, or the previous entry in the series for whatever game it is. So I'm like doing that, and like while I'm doing that, I'm gonna like upload the playthroughs to my channel. So it's like Resident Evil 4 and 5, like the parts 1 of that, and then also I'm doing like the Mercenaries mode as well. So not to get too sidetracked, I think I talked about this last time, but I'm not sure. Actually, I think I talked about this on the Aimless podcast, so if you listen to that, you'd have heard me. But like, I hadn't played Mercenaries mode in depth, so that was like my first time actually like playing it a bunch, and yeah, awesome. And I gotta say, like after playing Resident Evil 5 on 360 with the controller, and then going back to like the Wii version of Resident Evil 4, I I guess I like forgot how much I liked Waggle, and like how I became so bitter and jaded and like angry at like motion controls just like draining the industry of like any. I don't know, it's weird because like I go back and play it, I'm like, wow, this not only is it fun, but it's like the controls work, and they work better than 360 because I'm not like struggling. Where on 360 I felt like I was struggling, and I was like, man, I'm getting I hadn't played in a long time, but it's like that doesn't really matter because I hadn't played the Wii version in a long time either, and it was I picked it up like even faster, and I was like doing even better. So I'm not sure if, I don't know. Cause it's like, I'm not going to say anything against like the controls, because I've always liked the tank controls to like, I've been like a supporter of that style, like, and now I don't want it to like go and be like a third person shooter cover style like every other third person shooter, so whatever. And like while I was playing, I like I completely forgot the in-game like menu management. So when I was like dying, I couldn't heal myself, and I was like, crap. Or when I was running out of ammo, I was like, crap. So that's weird, like that video part 1, like stage 1 or chapter 1 is cleared, but after that I have no ammo, so I haven't gone back and played it again, so it's gonna be, I should do better, but we'll see. And then like on the online co-op, I was just playing with random people, so it's cool, the game's been out for like a long time, but people are still playing it, unless they just like are playing it again since like 6 is about to come out and like everybody's excited about it. So yeah, that was cool. So oh, I was gonna put up videos of the I'm going to put up videos of the there's like a DLC that came out with the Rebecca Chambers and that Billy guy, or that dude. I can't think, from Resident Evil 1 and 0. Well, Rebecca's in 0 and 1. The dude's from Resident Evil 1. But it's like the Mercenaries, I forget, something. It's like with the yeah, I'm forgetting what it's called. But yeah, there's DLC costumes and levels, because I don't even have all the levels, because I went into it and I couldn't load it, and I checked online and there's some like issue with the save file where if you have like the DLC, you have to delete it and then re-download it or something, or if you have like 2 of them, it does something weird to your save file, and you have to like delete it before you can access it. So I'm gonna be putting up that with the new characters, new stages. If there are new stages, and probably new enemies, because I think it uses all the stuff from the DLC, but I'm not sure because I haven't played it. So I'll be doing that. Also, so I guess I already talked about it, but like, besides that Resident Evil stuff and playthroughs, Splinter Cell Conviction, I played through the first 2 levels, so yes, I forgot how awesome that game was. Like the mark and execute, just sneaking up on dudes, taking them out, just predatory stealth, love it, so good. It's like, yeah, just Metal Gear Solid to me is like, I love that game, and it set the bar for like stealth action gaming. But I think like this generation is like, but games like Batman Arkham Asylum, it's like they like took it and like just expanded upon that to make it its own, like the stealth genre is just like its own thing now, like even better than it was before, and just like added so many elements in. Because it seems like you can, like in Metal Gear Solid 4, it basically is like that, where it's like you're not just stuck being stealthy, but it's like it is meant to be played stealthy, because when you're playing stealthy, you're just taking out dudes left and right, and they don't know where you're coming from. So fun. But it's also like open-ended to where you can go in all guns blazing and just like kill dudes and like not even not even worry about being stealthy, which is weird, but whatever. So yeah, I love that game. Can't wait to put up more playthroughs of that. Besides that, I'm thinking of doing a new game plus a Borderlands, since Borderlands 2 is on my list, but we'll see. That's like after all this other stuff. Like the primary games are like Resident Evil 4 and 5, Splinter Cell, and Far Cry 2, which I haven't started yet. So I might do Far Cry 2 after I do the other ones, because they're pretty short, so they should be easy playthroughs. And then Borderlands is kind of long, so I'm not sure. And then Transformers War Cybertron, but I haven't even finished that one, because I pre-ordered Fall of Cybertron, so yeah. And then yeah, that's it for like the games that are old versions of new versions that are coming out that I'm working on doing playthroughs for. And then I put up another FimShep like dialogue, different from your import if you did import it, or your completely new FimShep if you're playing a new file. So I'm gonna do like more of those, because I was playing further in that campaign that I started. So, and there's like, I'm at the time I was still on Mars, and I was like, wow, I'm still on Mars. This is ridiculous, because I hadn't played, because I've been playing like multiplayer a ton, hadn't gone back to single player. And I have so many Shepherds in Mass Effect 2 that I haven't got to 3 yet. It's just like, yeah, I was kind of drained of like my drive to keep playing. So after the extended DLC came out, I was like back to being pumped up. But I'll get to the next segment and why that happened. But yeah, like in Mars, there's like another part after the dialogue about the Alpha Relay explosion, and like the Liara about the Shadowbreaker stuff. That's pretty cool. If you didn't import your character, that's different, because like Ashley's reaction to Shepard is like really weird. Like what she says to her, I was like, that was weird. Or FimShep anyway, if you're playing FimShep. Cause that's the thing, is like I haven't gone through and played as a new like Mel Shepard to like compare the dialogue. And also, since like I always have like every playthrough, my Kaiden, I saved Ashley on Vermeer every time. So Kaiden is like dead in like all my playthroughs except for that new one I just made. So I'm gonna eventually go back and do like stuff with Kaiden with his dialogues. You know, can't leave out the Kaiden fans. That'd be weird. Or I don't know what I'm trying to say there. But yeah, that's like after I get around to getting, I don't know. It's gonna take a long time, because I'm playing through like each character on like through the single player. So it's like I'm gonna try to go like stage by stage and just like put up dialogue that's different. Or at least the like unique dialogue, not just like where it's like you're going through part of the stage and it's like each character will say something different. So it's, because that'd be like a ton of variations. Like whoever's in your party, they'll say, depending on what's your squad or who's in your squad, it's like they'll say something different. So it's like not those parts, just like when you're in like story dialogue and it's specific to that part in the game. So yeah, that's gonna take a while though, because that's like you have to play through 2 characters at the same time, and the game's like 30, 40 hours. I think 40 hours. So it's like 80 hours, but that's gonna take me a long time to do that one. So that's like on the list of to do, but won't get done for a long time. So yeah, in the extended cut DLC came out, I did I re-uploaded the endings of or not re-uploaded, but uploaded the new extended cut DLC endings in comparison to the old ones I had done months before, because I knew this was going to happen. So I was like, well, I didn't know it was going to happen. I mean, like, I was going to put up a comparison video when they came out, or like upload them like the day they came out. So it's like, yeah, I just got to put some annotations in to like link them back and forth, because one has like a lot of views, like a ton of views, like 30,000 or something crazy, and the other ones are like not very many. So I'm like, that's weird, but whatever. So yeah. What else? Oh, I guess this is where I talk about what's on the channel and stuff I've uploaded since the last chat went taken, in case you haven't checked it out. So yeah, for each operation, for like Mass Effect 3 on like the weekend operations, I'm doing like a commentary thing where I have like a screenshot from the PC version, and I just like talk about the operation and like the goals of like the squad goals and allied goals, and like how to get the commendation and victory packs, and then like any special circumstances or whatever. Because last time it was Savage, and you could only use Krogan, Batarian, and Vorcha classes and characters. So yeah, everybody else was kind of like, or every other class and character you can use. But then like I forgot to say that you have to have your upload thingy on. So next time I'm gonna like put that in somewhere in the video, like to turn your upload or your when you're playing, and it has like your however it knows that you accomplished the goals, and it uploads all your stuff to the server while you're playing, even in single player or whatever. I'll put like a video of that, like how to do that if you don't know, or if you haven't, if you're just off and you just didn't know because you didn't check the main menu. I think it's on by default, but I could be wrong. So yeah. And since mine's on now, I don't even know if it's off by default or not. So, Oh, and then I also have some like vision meld videos to upload because I was using a Krogan Sentinel through like the whole weekend. So, or I might have used a Vorcha a couple of times, but I was mainly using my Krogan Sentinel for like the first time because I hadn't played in like such a long time that I hadn't been able to swap to every class to try out the new ones that I hadn't unlocked because I've been sticking to like my engineer because engineers are the best class in the game. In my opinion, whatever, I'm not going to go there. So yeah, I was playing with Krogan Sentinel, and it was weird. We had like a team of like 3 Krogans, and I think it might have been a human, because I think that's why I didn't upload it, because it didn't meet the requirements of the mission. But we were destroying, like it was on silver, we were destroying, going through with our Krogans, like just tearing it up on the Tuchanka map as well, which is awesome. We're going against Cerberus though, and then like as soon as the Phantoms come out, we're like slow, hulky Krogans versus these like agile, nimble Phantoms, and some like when they close distance on you, you're screwed because you're Krogan, you can't roll evade, they don't have that move, you're really slow, so you can only like run past them. But like the situation I got killed in, basically I'm on the part of the map where it's like the two walls that are by the there's like the extraction over here, that room with the stairs, and then like the center of the map that goes down in front. But I was like under the thing right in the middle because we're the part where you have to hack the terminal right there. So there's like 2 or 3 Phantoms or whatever coming that way. I can't go out fast enough, so I was trying to like attack and throw my lift grenades at them to like take them down. I'm not sure if at this point like everybody died or not, but basically I'm against the wall, so I'm screwed because the Phantoms are just like coming at me, and I'm outmaneuvered. So just the Phantoms come in, instant kill me, and I'm like, man, it was just like everybody got instant killed that wave. We're just like too slow to do anything. I was like, man, we're doing so good. It was like, man, just But that build I was using that weekend, like I was like tanking it with the because I had like the tech armor, spected defense. So it's like tech. Well, I'm thinking if I should like talk about this in the next segment of the video, but whatever. So it's like tech armor, like to be defensive and not like buff your powers or anything. It's just like all damage reduction, and then like fitness all the way on health and shields, and not melee. So it's like even though Krogans are awesome, I'm not gonna worry about the heavy melee. I might have had it on like the final evolution go to like where you only have to have 2 heavy melee kills, but I don't even know if I did that. I'll have to check. But I had that, and then let's see, I think lift grenade over incinerate, because if you like incinerate's only really yeah, against armor, yeah, but if you're gonna use it against like organics anyway, most of the time, since they take damage like mostly from your powers, even if like all the time when they're unshielded, so it doesn't really help you to just use that against them when you can just mow them down with your weapons. So I didn't do that, and I had the Revenant light machine gun with the armor piercing, and I think armor piercing and the magazine upgrade for more ammo. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I had. So I was like using that, and then I think my secondary was the Valiant, because that's a really awesome sniper rifle. Or was it something else? Because I think it was that, because on that class build, you basically don't worry about your weapon cooldown, because you don't. Well, I never detonate my tech armor when I'm a sentinel, like very rarely, so I don't worry about that. And since I don't use incinerate, it's like not worried about it. And then since the lift grenades aren't a recharge power, you can just use them without recharge. You don't have to worry about the recharge. So it's just, you can just ting it up, not worry about power recharge, and just go into all damage for weapons. And and then put armor piercing on your weapons, so it's like you can at least do that to enemies that have their shields or that if they're barrier and armor, once their shields are down, you can just destroy them with the what I was doing that with the Revenant, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's basically how I played on Operation Savage all weekend, and I'll stop gushing about Mass Effect and move on to what other videos I put up. So I already talked about the Resident Evil stuff. I have like a map for a run through of each map on Mercenaries mode for 4 and 5. I died a ton on one of the maps as Hunk. I haven't unlocked all the characters too, so I'm gonna go back and get a 4-star rank and like unlock all the characters and like put up a video of that. On Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, man, that's gonna take a while. I might do that, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure this video is already up, but I want to have one on my channel of like me getting all the characters. I already have like all the stages finally, so at least I have that. But for 4, for sure, I'll get all the characters, and then I'll put those up. 5, probably next. There's a lot of characters, and it's not so easy to get A rank until I figure out how to get that, or get A rank, because I'm not kind of am okay, but whatever. I kept getting rank B, so I was like, so close. Let's see. Besides that, Mass Effect stuff I already talked about, or I'll talk about it next segment, so no big deal. So you just skip over it here. And the Operation Savage, getting my Victory and Commendation pack. So that's pretty much it. I thought there was like one more thing, but I guess whatever. So yeah, playthroughs and other stuff coming to the channel. And that's it for this part. I'll come back with the next part and just talk about Mass Effect and the extended ending, and let's see what else. I think just Mass Effect, whatever. So yeah, that's it for this segment. I'll be back after this with the Mass Effect gushing.